Hey guys, my name is Fire and welcome back to another video. Now if you keep up to date with the Rainbow Six Siege community, you probably have already heard that there is some changes to pricing with Rainbow Six Siege to do with actual pricing of the game and pricing of micro DLC or cosmetics. There is some premium loot boxes, things that cost like 300 RC credits or something like that, which give you cosmetic items, and honestly I don't really understand why people are freaking out too much. Maybe I'm kind of just being stupid, I guess. I believe the price of the game actually has went up from 40 to 60 bucks, including some new premium shit in the game or something if you want to buy the game, I'm not too sure, which is pissing off a lot of Rainbow Six fans. And something that has really gotten into my head after hearing this, why do developers think they can get away with pretty much doing whatever they want, is because they fucking can. They can simply get away with this stuff and still earn money. Granted, they're gonna piss off a lot of fans, granted they're gonna probably lose a lot of fans, but at the end of the day, the average player is still gonna pay money for this shit and still gonna continue to play the game. The average player doesn't keep up to date with the community and YouTube and online shit about the game. They just sit down and play the game in the evening after they get home from work or school or do whatever and play the game. That's it. It's as simple as that. And that is why they can get away with a lot of this stuff. And granted, a lot of developers do want to keep their more hardcore fans in the game, the people that really do pay attention. And this kind of happened, we've seen this with Star Wars Battlefront 2. A lot of people cancelled their pre-orders on that game. They lost a substantial amount of the player base of that game before the game even fucking came out, just because they fucked up in one simple thing. It's kind of crazy. If they mess up in something so simple, they can lose a lot of players, but at the same time, games like Call of Duty can generally get away with this stuff because 1, they're popular, and 2, most of the people playing the game are the casual players, the people that sit down and play the game after work or after school and don't keep up to date with YouTube or online communities or what's happening with the game, certain updates. Maybe some people do keep up to date with that stuff and they may like tune in from time to time just to see how their game's going, to see how the game that they like to play in the evening, what's happening to it, or is there any new game modes or weapons coming. But most people generally don't really give a shit, and that is why a lot of developers can get away with this stuff. Now, a lot of the Rainbow Six Siege community is very outraged, especially more the hardcore fans. There's a lot of people saying that they love this game. They've put over 400 hours, like over near 200-300 bucks into the game, but yet they're still coming out pissed off because the game continues, or well, actually I think this is the first time they've done this, but because the game throws shit at you that you don't want. It throws paid DLC shit that you do not want in your game, and especially these premium loot boxes, which I'm not too sure how they're going to work. I think it's I think I understand why maybe people are getting pissed off now. Is it because these premium loot boxes have premium items that you can't get out of the normal loot boxes or packs that you generally get in the game? Maybe that's the way it's working, and considering these are premium, you can only pay for them with real money. You need RC credits, you can't actually earn them in game. So maybe I understand now why people are getting pissed off, because before I didn't really think it was that big of a deal. I thought, yeah, sure, it was probably annoying, but I don't know, a lot of people seem very outraged at the game, and honestly, if it is the case of that, then I really do understand why people are getting so pissed off. Now, personally, I'm not a big fan of Rainbow Six Siege. I have played the game before, and generally it can be quite fun with a group of friends, but I personally didn't really find the game all that enjoyable. I understand there's a lot of people out there that may get kind of triggered by that, because people generally do get annoyed when they hear their game they generally love and care about, and they want it to succeed and want everybody to love it like they do. People don't love it as much as they do. It's people are gonna love different things. But yeah, overall, I think that's actually all I have to say for this video. I just kind of wanted to express my opinion so far about how I'm feeling about why developers can get away with this stuff, specifically Call of Duty. Call of Duty sells micro DLC, like supply drops, and of course stuff has got better, especially with World War II here. There is like collections and stuff that you can buy stuff in with the certain like events that's going on. There is better ways and different ways that you can earn the weapons, specifically behind challenges when there is a new event on, which I think is actually very cool. But overall, they get away with a lot of shit, selling season passes, selling micro DLC, selling this and that, and they really should not get away with that, especially with a fucking $60 game. They can get away with that more if it's a free-to-play game, or even if it's just maybe a season pass alone, or if they give away maps for free. I think so many games are starting to give away maps for free. Titanfall 2, Overwatch, different first-person shooters like that have given away maps for free. It really makes the game feel better, and it really makes that money feel more worth it, and it feels like the developers really know who or what you want. free maps, free shit like that, I think really goes a long way. I think having other shit, like other, even micro DLC and different things like that, like supply drops, if it's cosmetic only, or different things that you can buy within the game, like camos and different things, but have it so that the maps and different things like that are also free, it can really go a long way and really help the longevity of the game and really just make you feel appreciated. Like, the developers aren't really just taking advantage of you and taking advantage of your money, because they really shouldn't be doing that. And as I said, developers do get away with this stuff to the grand scheme of things. They still make a lot of money from it, money side of things, but they don't get away with it within the fandom side of things. They're not gonna keep fans in the game if they're gonna pull this bullshit, and I'm really interested to see how this is gonna work out with Rainbow Six Siege. This doesn't bother me too much because I don't really play the game. I do actually want to start playing the game a bit more. I must reinstall the game because I did end up uninstalling it because I needed more space, but I do want to reinstall the game, play it a bit more, just kind of try it again, because I can see why people do like it. I can see it's a very, very good and polished game, but personally, I'm just not the biggest fan of it. Anyway guys, that's pretty much all I had to say in this video guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy, and yeah, I'll see you guys next one. Peace out.